Bundle up because it's getting cold, y'all. It is starting to get cold. So, welcome in, everybody coming on in. We've been out here with a dance party, and so I figured it would be perfect just to be out here and connect some more and keep that connection going. Let me turn this down for a second. So, a little update. Hi, Indigo. Welcome on in. Thank you. Um, if I can pin. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to pin the comment. Just a little update, guys. I have a little issue. And the issue is that I turned on my computer last night and it is not working. The main computer. How wonderful, right? As you can see, the fall leaves are even getting more significant. There's a lot of thinning out right there, and that beautiful. A lot more thinning out. That's why I did a vertical live versus doing it the way I did. So you can still see all the fountain, but you can see it's thinning out. Beautiful sunset. Do hashtag grow or hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. So my computer is not turning on. My son-in-law, who is good with computers, feels it is something to do with, I don't know, something to do with the CPM or something like that. I don't know, guys. I know a lot about software and stuff. I just don't know about the inner workings of the computer. But so I couldn't do I had to do blessings through connection on through field through the computer, or through the not the computer, but where's that comment? Okay, I had to do blessings through connection, through the ability to kind of come out here with my computer and do something like that. So, or my phone. So that's what we're going to kind of have to do with blessings through connection and this for a little bit. I can't go on my computer because it decided to go bye bye. Please double check your subscriptions and make sure that you are still connected with Blessed to Crochet and Blessings Through Connection, because we're trying to get to that 2K. This girl working hard to get to the 2K. Hi, Crafty. How are you? Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate it more than you know. Your hashtag is explanation point crafty. Everybody else could put hashtag blessed in order to crochet that connection. So we're really working to try to get to the 2K. Now, everybody that is participating in Fall Fest, that has commented on our Fall Fest video for Fall Fest, there's a new rule that has been added because people may not have watched the entire video in full, and I noticed with myself that we had gone over 1950 and then the connections were taken away. So they're just asking that you go back, you make sure if you have entered in to the Fall Fest entry into any of the videos, that you go back, watch the video in full, make sure you make a comment, and then watch a second video. It doesn't have to be a long video. I'm going to make a little something probably tomorrow just to do that. I did share that on the community tab because we don't want that to go away. We all enjoy Fall Fest, and we love the fact that, she's Gail put so much into it, and we're so thankful for it. And so we want to make sure that we're kind of following the rules and doing what Gail's asking us to do. So, um, yeah, I'm double layered, and we actually turned on the heat today. Believe it or not, I put on the heat. I put on the heat. Changing the thumbnail. I don't know why it does that. YouTube says, okay, let's just change the thumbnail, and then the thumbnail is not on there. So if participating in Fall Fest and you've entered in any of the videos, go back, make sure that the red line is all the way across. Take the time and watch a second video. That is what they're asking everybody that is participating in Fall Fest. I'm dropping the entire playlist for Fall Fest. It's a great place to enter, make connections. Maybe you'll win the grand prize or semifinalist. So I'm putting Christina's video. This is Blessings Through Connections video, and then Blessed to Crochet. But if anybody has the ability to share us out, I would really appreciate it tremendously. Tremendously. I would really appreciate it. But we're here, and this is how we're going to have to do it for a while. I'm like, I was so upset. I was like, I want to turn my computer on, and all it does is flash the clock. That's all it wants to do. So again, you can put hashtag blessed in the chat for people to connect with your channel. And you guys can make those connections just like we're doing, and I'll show you the blanket, how far I've come up with that. So, oh gosh. So this is what we're working on, and we're actually doing it for this YouTube channel. They are called Helping Hands for Cruising, and they help those that could not go on a dream trip to be able to go on a trip, go on a cruise. Maybe first responders or people that have served in the military, or what else is it? Served in the military and served in the military. Nicole's coming around. And sorry, I had to let my mom know so she can get off of her feet. Hi, Carl. How are you? So that's the page we're doing this for, and it's in memory of my dad. So, yep, I'm excited. I started looking at that pattern the other night, and I looked at it, I'm like, why does it look different? So I'm going to have to make some adjustments, but I'm excited. So we're doing this. They have an auction coming up, and we're doing this blanket. I had all the yarn for it, and I'm doing it in memory of my dad. So I'm excited. So that's right. Wait, hold it. 1, 2, 3. And we have a lady coming and walking mocha for us, and she was coming around, and I gotta tell my mom. I'll show you in the blanket once I get done with this low row. So that's the next blanket we're gonna work on. I want to make the lady that's walking the dog mocha right now a blanket, just to say thank you, because we're so appreciative. But we had to turn on the heat, and I've got 3 layers on, no joke. I've got a hat on for the first time. I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. I actually got a little warm in our room last night. I was able to open the window. I was like, "Oh, thank you." And, so it's getting cold. It's supposed to get really cold this weekend, so we'll see. I might have to get, like, little gloves for out here. So this is, before I turn it the other direction, this is how far we've gotten. So this is a lighthouse. So we've gotten the waves on the bottom and kind of the sand around, and then this is the windows of the lighthouse. And so we're going up the lighthouse, as you can see. So these are my favorite blanket. So you can see the lighthouse taking shape here. And we're making this blanket. Just got done with a dance party. Yeah, I don't do hats very well. I always make them bigger than what I'm supposed to. I never do them correctly, no matter what I do. But this is my passion. I really love doing blankets. It's where I go. This is where I go. I'm thankful I have my Chromebook because I I've got to do work and it's got to be on the Chromebook. I'm thankful I have that while we get it working. But blessings through connection, it's going to be outside for the next little bit until we get my computer up and running. I guess the part had to be ordered. Even though it's under warranty, I got to fight with the warranty company to take care of it. So we'll see. But we've been doing these connect and grows because lots of hats. That's awesome. We have a person on our channel that's dealing with cancer. I've got some yarn being ready to be sent to her, and I'm going to be doing a hat. And I'm going to be releasing a song tonight. I started it before I came out, but I didn't finish it. Y'all see? I don't know if you can see the birds. Like there's a whole flock of them. They're all going south for the winter. And I picked pictures of dogs and cats, but I also put pictures in there. There's not a lot, but I picked pictures of different animals that shouldn't really get together. They're kind of odds. You know what I mean? They're odd ducks, you know, kind of animals together. They're unique friends, you know. And so I did that because I thought, and when I put my hat on, it looks like I have no hair because I don't. It's very thin. So anyway, I went ahead and put the pictures in of these animals that shouldn't really be like friends, but they're friends because that's what the song is. That's what our quote was about this week. And I thought, I put in regular cats and dogs, I put in dog friends, but I put them in for a very, very important reason because if you think about it, some of our friendships that we've made here on YouTube, they're unique. They're not your standard normal place that you meet people or you would think that you would meet people. And I have met the most amazing friends through YouTube. So I thought I got to include some animals that you would not necessarily picture as that they would go together because we have our friends that we have outside of YouTube, but we've met some amazing people through YouTube. I wouldn't have met Indigo or Crafty or any of the people that are here right now if it wasn't for YouTube. And so I thought I'm going to include friends. And I included some dogs and cats and some dogs, but then I included like an ape and a dog and I think it's a tiger. Don't quote me on that. And something else. And I thought and an elephant and a dog and just you know, a kitty cat and a duck, and I thought, I think it needs to be part of the video. You know, it just can't be that we have our friends outside of that, but I figured we got to have friends. We have friends in addition. So that's what I thought would be a good idea. So I went ahead and added that. So I'll put that song out. And then at the very end of the video, you're going to see a picture. And there's this picture of Jordan and Abby. Jordan was Christina's service dog, and Abby was our family dog. And so these two are sitting. Jordan loved to curl up on this one chair that we had, and Abby's just sitting on top of him. And so I thought I have to put that in because they were. He, however, he knew that she was the boss. So I will definitely be putting that out when I get back inside. And then I forgot when she's doing it. Echo's doing a Suno chat, so we'll be in there doing some of our songs, and it's always fun. And I mean, I can't even get on, guys. I can't get on Streamlabs. I can't. Streamlabs will not work on Chromebook. It's not going to really work on the phone, so I can't do anything except for going through my phone. Thankfully, to come live. And I have decided when April comes around, I'm going back to StreamYard. But if anybody can share us out, I would just really appreciate it. We're trying so hard to get to 2K. We're doing these connect and grows. We're going to do one tomorrow night. I will schedule that. We're also going to do a blessings through connection. It's going to be a little choppy. It was today, but I can't do anything about it, but we'll do a connect and grow. The thing about blessings through connection is I'm going to have to do it probably in the middle of the afternoon for a while, because and I may alternate and do like a blessed to crochet and then a blessed to crochet, making sure my mic was on, a blessed to crochet, and then, you know, alternating back and forth. But I can't be out here. I can also do it with a green screen, but at least if I come out here, you guys have something to look at beside a green screen. I can't put any music, so it's just going to have to be the fountain noise for a little bit till they hopefully get my computer fixed. It's a rebuilt computer and it's been working great, but it literally all it does, we turn it on and just the battery or the time just flashes. That's it. So hopefully it will work itself out. And Indigo, when I go to the craft store, I've kind of got the colors we've decided on. If I find a color that's kind of like a spotted color, I will see. I'll of course message you, but they're, you know, I'm going to look at the stripe colors and see if that would be kind of a way to go too. This is what I was kind of looking for. There was like a two-tone color on the yellow or something, but I'll fool around with the colors when I go. Next week, the yarn should be on sale for 30%. But I looked at the pattern, so I downloaded it last night, and I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm looking at the pattern. When I looked at the blanket, I'm like, why does this look so different than what I'm used to doing? It's because she did the roses as half double crochet, which I am not going to do. So I will be revising it a little bit. because I like the tightness of the way this looks versus the half double crochet. I didn't like that. And the way I get my patterns from the lady I get them from, she just has it written out, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun. But it'll work. It'll give me the challenge of actually getting on the computer and trying to figure out, well, how to do it on Excel once I get my computer up and running. So I'll have to finagle it a little bit. But we had to turn the heat on. I was like, it is chilly. It's that time of year. And we got to go down to probably next week. We'll try to go down to. Oh, there's a deer. Oh no, there's two. Oh my goodness, they're literally across the road. Sometimes you'll see them and they'll come out behind me. They're sitting across the way at the house over there. I can't turn the camera. They're just going right across the road. A baby and a mama. And that's no tomorrow. Yeah, it's supposed to get really cold. It was in the 60s today. I had to turn up the AC. It was the heat. Time for the heat. And I had a really difficult time going to sleep. And then about the time I was ready to go to sleep, I was pretty much awake all night. I could not go to sleep, even though I was tired. Could not go to sleep. And then Josh's thing started going off right about the time I was getting sleepy. And I'm like, okay, Mary, just get up and go get him a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Because I was like, okay, might as well get up and get it. Hi, Alfonso. How you doing? We're growing. We're growing. Now, I never thought about redirecting that live to this live. I didn't think about redirecting my own self to my own self. I never thought about that when I was setting everything up. I'm going to have to get little gloves, like fingerless gloves, so I could still crochet, or my hands are going to get really cold. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you get back home safe and sound. But they're going to have to be like really thin. I won't be able to get like thick ones or crocheted ones because it will be too thick. Fingerless glove. I'll have to look. My hands are chilled. I have gloves, but they're too thick for for this. So I'll have to get at least get the fingerless gloves. I cannot believe it's the 9th already. Like, where did the time go? And it means I can't get caught up with devotions because that's where I record the devotions. I could sit out here and do them, I guess. We'll see. We will see what happens. I got to get caught up with the ones I had, but I wanted to start working on devotions. I can't do anything. Let's see. Where am I at? 9-7. Last row 63. I am ready for the cooler weather. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for it. 100%. Yep, sweater weather. Absolutely. 100%. It's time for it. I'm going to try to go inside and finish the song. Start working on some other things. But I think to myself, I don't know what I do without being able to come out here and crochet and kind of take a break from doing catch up stuff for the channel. And if you haven't checked it, or make sure you check out Fall Fest, the playlist for Fall Fest. Again, if you have entered in our videos on both Blessings Through Connection and Blessed to Crochet, please make sure that you go back with any of them. Hi, Jessica. Welcome on in. You can put hashtag blessed if you'd like people to connect with your channel. If you have entered on any of the Fall Fest videos, please go back. Make sure you've watched the video in full and commented. Make sure you put in their secret word that they're asking you to, and then watch a second video to make sure that your connection sticks. That is something Gail is asking everybody to do. So here's the Fall Fest link, or for the full playlist. And then again, you could put blessed in the chat if you'd like people to be able to crochet that connection, easy for me to say, right, to your channel. So we're working on this blanket. This is the blanket we're working on currently. This is the lighthouse blanket. We are doing it for this channel. They help people go on cruises that otherwise would not be able to go on cruises. So this blanket is in memory of my dad. And we have been out here doing this. The fall leaves are turning. Can you see it over there? That's why I did the camera horizontal, because it's really starting to show on this other side. And the trees are thinning back there. I'm in double layers and pants because it's cold outside, and a hat. So it's getting cold weather. We got the beautiful fountain behind us. So if you're coming on in, welcome on in. This is really a channel that is focused on connection. We have recipes and songs and devotions and Bible verses and jokes and shorts and all different kind of fun stuff. Good topics that we've done. Sometimes they've been hard topics to talk about, but all of those things are good. And please hit that connection button. And we welcome you certainly into our community. It's all about building a community here at Blessed to Crochet. We are blessed to crochet. What are you blessed to do? Is what we try to say. And we're so thankful for everybody coming on in and supporting. And we're on the road Trying to be on the road to 2K. Here comes Miss Mokies. She'll see me and she'll want to come over to me. It's funny because lady who comes and helps us walk her, she'll say she has 2 strides, speed and non-speed. Hey, Zachary. Well, that's wonderful. We're so glad. If you listen to the message of Fall Fest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that Gail put out the other day, she's just asking that you go back if you have entered in any of the Fall Fest videos. Please go back, watch, make sure you've watched them. That red line has gone all the way through. And I ran Blessed to Crochet's the playlist on our TV today again in full. Hi, the source, how you doing? I ran it in full again today on my TV. So she's just asking that you make sure that you go back, you watch them in full, and you go watch a secondary video just to make sure your connection sticks, because there's been a lot of the channels that have kind of, I've had it too, where the numbers have really been fluctuating. So that's our video for this channel, Blessings Through Connection. This is my daughter's Fall Fest video. You guys haven't entered, gone in and checked those out. And then this is the one for Blessed to Crochet. And this is the full playlist. And again, you can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. May need to have some soup when I go back in. Get warmed up. Welcome. I'm glad that you came in. This is a time where we just come in, we make those connections, we chit chat, and we really try to get people connected with each other. It's just so important. It's so important to make those connections. It really helps. I deal with I'm a fibromyalgia warrior and survivor. So I deal with fibromyalgia, and crocheting, connecting with you guys really helps me. Hi, Star. Well, thank you for coming on in. I appreciate it. I'm going to release another song tonight. The full song for the quote Mondays. Trying to really work hard to get caught up. Or at least get ahead. If I can get ahead with some of this stuff, it would be really good. Of course, with my computer down, it's gonna make it hard, but we'll go through it. Awesome. Yeah, put hashtag blessed in the chat, guys, if you want people to connect with your channel. For sure, you can see the fall leaves are there. They're happening. They're happening. Hey, Sophia, how you doing? We're growing. The blanket's growing, guys. The lighthouse is getting taller and taller. Taller and taller and taller and taller. Oh, I love meeting new people too. I love it. And we're actually, Jessica, on our road to try to get to 2K. I'm actually going to go back now. I chose on both Blessings Through Connection and Blessed to Crochet to not respond to any of the comments in our videos. And so did my daughter, Christy's Cosplay Wardrobe. And the reason for that is sometimes when you do a giveaway, it can send something out if you start responding. And I didn't want to take a chance and have responses happen and have anybody come in and make, hi Sandy, like a look-alike of our channel and say you won something when you didn't. Because we will be announcing that by video only. So we chose not to answer any of the comments that were put on that video, but I am going to go back when the video's done and go back and make sure that people that commented on the video, I want to make sure I'm all connected with all those people that did. Hi, Joy Joseph, how are you? So I will be doing that on both channels and going back and making sure that I'm both connected with everybody that commented on Blessed to Crochet, everybody that commented on Blessings Through Connection. And you guys are making my night. I'm loving to see the chat happen. It makes my day. I'm doing pretty good, Sophia. How are you doing? I'm taking one day at a time. My main computer went south. We're trying to get that fixed. The fall leaves are going. I'm bundled up in 2 layers. That tells you how chilled I am. But that's okay. And so I will go back if people are, and make sure that we're all connected to everybody that commented in the Fall Fest video. But put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to crochet that connection to you. And people can get over to your channel and make the connections properly. Make sure you're making them properly. I've been out here pretty much. I was out here earlier for a couple hours, and I've been out here since 5 o'clock, so it's been nice. I'll go in and get all nice and toasty and ready for bed, and then I've been watching Coach lately just because I'll watch the entire series. Turn that on and get some work done, and hopefully I can go to sleep and actually go to sleep. Because last night I could not go to sleep for nothing. I hate those nights. Every time I try to drift off to sleep, I was like, you're awake. That's okay. And I'm trying not to go. I thought I can't take a nap today because then I won't sleep tonight. So there we're growing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So what is everybody doing this weekend? We've got a mission conference at our church. We've got a meal on Sunday. Now, I didn't do it yet. I was planning on voicing over on the computer, which I can't do. I can still voice over on InShot. So I'll put that together. But I am going to take our drive to church on Sunday and put something together. We'll do a little premiere Sunday instead of, no, that won't work. So what I'm going to have to do is wait until next week to do the premiere for the ride to church, because take care. Thanks for stopping in, the source. I know I haven't been in lately, but we've had a lot going on. I'll record one more ride to church tomorrow or Sunday. And then next Sunday, I'll be able to do the premiere as we go on the way to church. I didn't think of that. It says you guys can connect with each other. Unless I could figure out how to. I need to get like a thing that I can mount my phone so it can hold the phone. That's what I need to do for the car. But I'll have to figure something out. So this way, if I don't do it till next week, then I will have the premiere up, and then I'll have another week. I'll have to figure that out. Well, you know what I should do? Honestly, I'll change it up. If I do the premiere on the way to church this time, and then on the way home from church, I will record. And even though it's going back home, it won't be 9 o'clock in the morning anymore, but I'll still be able to do the 9 o'clock in the morning. Gotta figure that one out. It's gonna stump me. That's gonna stump me now that I didn't even think of that. If I do the ride home from church, even though it's 9 o'clock in the morning, still connecting, you still get to see all the fall leaves. So we could do something like that, and then that way I could do the thing at 9 o'clock with you all, and then something. I don't know. I'll have to think about that now. Unless I find something to hold the cameras so that I could still hold the camera and chat with you all. That's the only way to do it. I'll have to think about it. Stumpy stump. That's okay. I'll figure it out. We're just losing reception on the way to church for some reason. We don't do it so much on the interstate, but then on the interstate, I don't handle the interstate well. So then I'm really not able to focus on the drive to church. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Don't know how to do that yet. That's going to be a head scratcher for a minute. Oh, I need to figure out how people like have their phones for the dash cam stuff where they do it and then they record it so that my phone could be there and then I can use my mom's phone to chit chat. That's what needs to happen. I'll have to figure it out. But I will do it this week, and then if I have to, I'll do the ride home, even though it'll just be weird. The ride home and use a gimbal and have a base attached to the dashboard. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that. Because, see, when we had our Cricket phone service, we didn't have an issue getting to church. I was able to go live, and for the most part, it stayed connected. We changed over to Spectrum. I even have a hotspot on all of our phones, and it wants to like drop the lives. So I'm not connecting. You can use the same ones people use for Uber. It attaches to dashboard and helps. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that because the problem is that it drops the lives, and then everybody's frustrated, including myself. And the fall leaves are turning, and I want everybody to see it. So my idea was go ahead and record yourself on the way to church, voiceover, put some, the songs we've created for autumn and all that kind of stuff, and maybe put one of the devotional verses on. What I need to do too is do the yearly Bible verse for a song. That's what I need to do. Put that in there and voice over a little bit and let people to connect and do a premiere. That way it's still alive on the way to church where everybody's able to connect, but we're not losing it. And that's what my idea was. But then if I'm recording on my phone, then I can't talk. I can't talk in the premiere and hold the phone, do all that at once. So I'll put the premiere up tomorrow for Sunday. I really enjoy connecting with everybody and going live, but I don't know what's happening. Josh was looking into I can't think of what he was calling it. What something that the RVs use for internet service. But they were saying that if you don't have any internet service, it's not going to help you get internet service. And then I saw these things where you kind of have an internet in your pocket. And I thought, well, I could get that and boost everything. But I work recordings because of coastal winds and lives don't go well together. Yep. Well, it's pretty good, but there's a part of especially when we go the scenic route, which is beautiful as the fall leaves are turning, as you can see behind me. Look at that. Especially over here. Oops, right over there, that section over there you can see it a lot. That's thinning out behind me from what we started with. So I don't know. And so when we go in certain sections of the ride to church, there are like dips and valleys in there, and then we lose the connection. And so it's kind of frustrating. And I was like, I don't think we had so much trouble with Cricket when you went live. No, but we had to transfer over to Spectrum because Mom's phone, her battery was dying. My phone had a crack on the bottom of the screen and the battery was dying, and Josh's was acting up, and we had iPhone 11s. And we were able to transfer over to Spectrum. We made that our Christmas present because, like we all said to each other, the phones and the cases, we're not getting much for any of us for Christmas. I said, Josh, it's your early birthday present because, but it was cheaper to spend the taxes on the phones versus spending the same amount to get the battery and my screen fixed and then still have issues with the phones we had. And then when we were able to have the phone service do its thing, it dropped our internet by $20 and it made it about the same of what we're paying for Cricket and the other, but I'm not happy with the fact that I can, when I go very far from you know, lives don't happen. It's like, I really wanted to go with T-Mobile, but they were too expensive. Once we own the phones outright, then I don't know if we can switch over to T-Mobile, but I think once we own the phones, then we can pretty much switch over. I think, hoping, and then we'll go to T-Mobile. But they were pretty reasonable as long as we own the phones. But we couldn't buy the phones outright, and we got a good trade-in value for all of our phones that we had. So even my cracked screen phone had a trade-in value. So who knows? I don't know. Can't tell you. I've gone into the Spectrum office and they said, take the phone and put it in airplane mode. And that way you can mess up. Put it in airplane mode. I skipped something. Put it in airplane mode. And then you can, get into the hotspot. I did that. Still drops everything. I don't know what the solution is. And we do live in a somewhat rural area, so. Hi Ace, how are you? How you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, I'll have to look at it. We'll release a song tonight. I don't know if anybody saw it, but last night, just so people kind of understand, we released what was it? I can't think of what it is now. We released an extra blessing wheel last night. And how that is working is we're taking all of our shout outs for the last week. We're putting them on a wheel. And then whoever wins that wheel, it was a freehandly crochet, and then Faith and Tackle for Blessings Through Connection. We're going to watch some extra content of theirs this weekend, and we're asking our community to please participate in making sure you're connected to all the people that we give shout outs to, and please go and support all of them by watching a little content, but do a little bit of extra blessing to the winner of whoever goes on the wheel. So we made a cute little song. So if you start seeing those are going to come out every Tuesday at 7:00. The extra blessing wheel, and we'll see every week who the winner is. And they're going to get a little bit of extra support and extra content watched. We try to go in and watch at least an hour of content from everybody that we give a shout out to. And then we go ahead and we're going to watch an additional little bit of extra time from the person that actually wins the extra blessing wheel. And we're asking our community to just kind of follow suit and do the same if they're so inclined. I always like that word, inclined. 65. No, Mary, 64. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 20. I feel like some hot chicken, not spicy chicken, just warming up some rotisserie chicken. And if you go to Sam's Club, they have a delicious salad. Oh, it's an apple crisp, apple and honey balsamic vinegar. Oh, it's so good. And it comes with feta cheese, but you have to add a little extra feta cheese. I may go heat, because I'm hungry again. I may go heat that up, have that for my dinner. I had a salad earlier, and usually that's enough, but I'm hungry again. Heat up some chicken and have that with it. Got some pot stickers. That would be good with it too. What did everybody have for dinner? Oh, I love feta. I'm Greek. That is in my blood. We used to have a cheese that we used to have, and we haven't had it for years. Kaveri. This is a very, very, it's a delicious cheese, but it's a very hard cheese, but it's a Greek style cheese. Oh, it was so good. Kaveri. I think it was Kaveri. And there's another cheese I really like, and it's called Port Salut. Oh, it's very expensive. Don't have it very often. Like a New Year's Eve kind of thing, because the whole thing costs, I mean, you can get a little thing and it costs like $70, but it is so good. It's called Port Salut cheese. Oh, we have a place in Ohio. It's called Heine's Cheese Factory. All different. I mean, you didn't, all different kind of cheeses. But when my son-in-law comes over, he is allergic to any kind of milk product, so I can't cook with butter. I have to have everything, I can't put cheese in anything because he can't handle it. But he has an allergy to cheese. And thankfully I do not have an allergy to cheese. But the only little downside about the salad that I got is I have to say they did not put enough feta in it. So I had to buy some extra feta. Because it just wasn't enough to have it in the little pack, but I'm like, this is not enough feta to do anything with, but it's so good. It's got the apples in it. Oh, it's so good. So this is going to be the last row that I'm going to do because it's pretty much the last row I'm going to see. And then I'm going to go inside and have something to eat. And then I'm going to try to get that song out, try to get some more stuff done before I try to go to bed. I'm going to try very hard not to go to sleep because then I will not sleep tonight. And I will schedule a live out. What's for dinner? I'm spent this evening with. I know, it's like, what's for dinner? I made taco salad. And I actually make like a macaroni. I added macaroni this time to it. Macaroni taco salad, so good. I never thought about adding orzo to it. May have to try that. I may May change it from macaroni to orzo. But I think that would be really good in it. And it was a nice different take on taco salad. Hey Scooter, how are you? You can put hashtag blessed in the chat. You would like people to connect with your channel. I have to see what we're doing here. Where we're going next. Indie Pedrin. Oh, it's 999. Hi, Diamond on the sticks. How you doing? I'm going to tell everybody that's doing vertical lives from their phone, have another device so that you can read the chat, because once it comes on there, it disappears very quick. But you can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you would like people to connect with your channel. We had a burger and fries thing. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. I made taco macaroni salad. I had that earlier, but I'm hungry again, so I'm probably going to have something else. I'm going to go for the salad and get some roasted chicken and put it in the microwave. So be on the lookout for a song tonight. Again, if you have participated in any of the videos for Fall Fest, please go back. Make sure you have watched the video in its entirety. And go watch a second video from that channel, please. That's Gail is asking everybody to do, because the connections are not sticking. If anybody feels so inclined to share us out, we would appreciate it. We are trying very hard to get to 2K and get on the road to 2K, and we are so close. And the numbers have been going dee 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 dee, and I'm done with it. I want them to stop going like that. I want them to stay in going upward. I'll show you where we're at the blanket. I've got to get a pumpkin so I can show you that really cute idea. But I don't want to get a terribly big pumpkin either. Yes, pond is beautiful. It's nice. It's been a nice spot. We're watching the fall leaves turn behind us. We are doing Connect and Grows. We are doing another Connect and Grow tomorrow. And we are also doing Blessings Through Connection out here right now, because the computer that I use for Blessing Through Connection, unfortunately, stopped working last night. So we're trying to get it fixed. It is under warranty, so we're working with the warranty company. Hi, K9. How are you? Come on in. Put hashtag blessed in the chat if you'd like people to connect with your channel. And so we're in the process of trying to get that fixed. But until then, we have to kind of do Blessings Through Connection out here. And I have to just use my phone. I'm thankful I have my Chromebook to work on, because I need Chromebook to work on stuff. So it is what it is. I'm thankful I have it. I'm thankful that it's working. So I probably will just wait and do Blessings Through Connection under the circumstances on Saturday. We'll do a connect and grow again tomorrow night. I need to go back within the Fall Fest videos, make sure I've watched a secondary video from each one of the channels, and I need to work with my husband, have him make sure he does his entry. So I'm going to be working on that tomorrow, getting that all done. And I'm running their playlist again for Fall Fest. But here we are. This is where we are with the blanket. It's growing. You can see the lighthouse starting to take shape over there. So you got the house, the bottom of it right there. So this is how much we've done. It's growing for sure. It's getting colder out here, guys. But I've been working on it for a while. Actually, it's been nice. I've needed a day worth I just being able to kind of crochet. So we will be able to draw our video on our Fall Fest videos the 15th through the 19th. I'm probably going to choose the 19th for Blessed to Crochet, and then the 18th for Blessings Through Connection. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat. You would like people to connect with your channel. And then if you are interested in doing or participating in Fall Fest and entering the video, that's Christina's video that I just dropped. That is, yep, that is Blessings Through Connections video for Fall Fest. That is Blessed to Crochet's fall video, and this is the whole fall video for the fall playlist for the channel. And we do have memberships. It is a great way to support the channel. It helps us provide additional content for you all. So we have that. We do have memberships. It's a great way to support the channel as well. So like I said, I'm double layered, guys. It's getting cold out here. Ooh. I don't know what temperature it is because can't get to my phone. Well, I know what I can do. And I can tell you exactly what it is. And make sure, just take a moment, make sure you are connected and subscribed to our channel. We've been having some fluctuations in numbers. So the temp here is 53 degrees. And you guys, if you want to know what the temp and the weather is in your area, you can add that explanation weather in your zip code. So it's 53 degrees. It was very windy when I first came out here, but the wind has died down. So we know what temperature it's sitting in here. I'm going to have to get gloves for sure. And for those people wondering whether Mary has hair, yes, she does. She has very fine hair. And when I wear this hat, it doesn't look like I have any. None whatsoever. You're 73 degrees. You're a little warmer than we are. A little warmer. Yeah. Oh, goodness. But I think I'm ready to go on in. It's what time? I'm trying to kind of pay attention to the time lately, so I know. So it's 7:30, and I'm paying attention to when the sunset's hitting, because that way I know when when to kind of come out here. So I'm trying to come out here like a half an hour earlier than I was. But tomorrow I'm going to be really focusing on making sure that we're all caught up with, doing everything for Fall Fest and participating with all that and everything, so that those all get done. and the rules are honored, of course, and respected. Thank you for everybody that has participated. And if we haven't responded to any of the comments in the videos from Blessed to Crochet or Blessing Through Connection or Christina's cosplay wardrobe, it's because we're just trying to protect you all. We want to make sure that um, we're we're monitoring the comments and nobody comes in and says you've won something when you haven't. Usually, when you put a giveaway up, that kind of can happen, and we're just making sure that we are protecting our community. But we are going to make sure that after the winner is drawn and it's sent over and all that's taken care of and we close it, then we are going to go back to that video and make sure that we're all connected with everybody that is commented in there. And we'll be doing this for a little bit because I'm hoping before the next Suno with Calypso that we can actually I can get my computer working again. I couldn't believe it last night. I was like, oh, it's not the hard drive, but I think it's the CPU or whatever it is. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, it's getting chilly, and I'm gonna go inside and go get some more to eat. I'm hungry, and I'm gonna get that song released. So look out for it. I really love the quote that came out for Monday, and I love the song. And I really thought, how do I kind of put friends? I thought about putting people in the video that were friends I've made through YouTube, but I thought, where do I start? There's a whole big community of people that I wouldn't have enough room in the video. It'd be 24 hours long if I did. I didn't want to do that. But I really do believe picking both just regular dogs that are friends, pictures, and cats and dogs, but then also picking those unique friendships that they've just found each other. They're not supposed to go together. Cats aren't supposed to like ducks, and there's just this cute one, and you know, and it just seemed as if it's kind of like YouTube. We find the most unique friendships and relationships through this medium. And what an amazing thing. What a great support system. So we need our friends that we've had for years, ones that we meet in our own community that are there that we can go out to lunch with, but we also need the support within the community. That's why we are doing this crocheting connection and so forth. That's why we're doing this connect and grow. We want to help you all build your community. And if you're building a YouTube channel, you need to build your community. If you're not building a channel, you all have channels under YouTube, it's still a great way to meet people that you otherwise wouldn't meet. Um, I've met people over in Australia that I otherwise wouldn't have met if it hadn't been for this, in Texas, and Sandy Wandy and Indigo, and just people in Canada, and it's just amazing. And I'm so blessed by everybody within our community. Thank you all for showing up. This When I see the chat, you know, growing like this and little things, it inspires me to continue going. Thank you all for lifting me up tonight. I very much needed it. And thank you for just being here. You guys are rock stars, and I love each and every one of you. Remember, we have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. Remember to be proud of being yourself. Everyone else is taken. There is no one else like you. You can only be you. And then remember, keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We will see you tomorrow night. We will try to be out here about 5:30 tomorrow night. And then we'll do a blessings through connection and blessed to crochet on Saturday. Alrighty. So I love each and every one of you. Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. Worldwide Village. We meet so many amazing people. I'm so blessed. I really am. And that's why I thought when I did this song and I put people in, and I thought, I'm going to put really unique relationships that happen with, friends in that way. And please know that when I put that video out, I'm saying thank you to all the friends that I've made through this precious place. I never thought I would make it, make friends in such an amazing way. And then we're building this community. We're going to continue to build it. And I'm so blessed beyond measure. So thank you all. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. I will schedule it for 5:30. And I'm going to go inside and get warmed up because I'm a little chilled. Just a little. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye bye, everybody. Stay blessed.